Hey y'all, you're in the last leg of your internships already. It's hard to believe that. And this is time for Module 3. If you haven't already, hopefully you've been looking back at your feedback from Module 1 and Module 2 and seeing kind of what things you're getting points deducted on, if you have any deductions there. We really want you to be in tune and staying focused on the grading rubrics that are attached to each of the assignments. Especially with Module 3, this is particularly students kind of rush this last assignment, and we don't want you to kind of miss points because you're just trying to get it checked off your list. So plan ahead and start working on these assignments now. And we released this assignment to you well in advance because some of these involve artifacts like pictures or may require additional time when you're recording your own video. So with that being said, let's talk about the 3 assignments that you have the options of for Module 3 here. So the first one is a letter to a future intern. Really, a lot of the students have talked about in the past that some of the most valuable insights they gained about their internship were when they were able to call the former intern. And we're kind of wanting you to formalize kind of your learnings and your experience. And you'll see here, we really address the first paragraph, the different body paragraphs we expect you to have in this letter to the future intern, and finally the concluding paragraph. The main thing that students get points deducted on is they don't remember the audience, which is the future intern. So make sure you're keeping that in mind, that you're not talking to your parents, you're not talking to a professor, you're really trying to address this letter to a future intern. And we might even include these in future training packets for students to read or go through. So please make sure that you're keeping that in mind as you're moving forward in that. The other option that you have for an assignment is a photo series essay. So you're going to need about 12 photos total, and you're going to focus 3 to 4 photos on an academic knowledge or concept that you gained over your time with the internship. You're going to have a personal aspect, which is represented through another 3 or 4 photos, and then lastly 3 to 4 photos that really represent the concept of your professional life while on the internship. So in total it's about 9 to 12 photos, and you'll have a little bit of a write-up for each of the photo series. So these things might be artistic, there might be no people in them, they might just be of items or things, and you're connecting these concepts, but mainly the idea is you're going to weave these photos together and what they represent in this larger understanding or new insights into academics, personal or professional life. Your final option that you might have for your assignments, if you choose to, is a reflection video. This reflection video, we want it to be professional, but we want it to be more in a personal tone. Don't just start filming and assume that you're going to be able to talk about things and submit it. We really want you to structure this out and really focus on one of the prompts at the bottom of the assignment sheet. So either the overall experience, a stroke of insight. If you do a stroke of insight, make sure it's different. If you did the aha moment essay, you want the stroke of insight to be something different than that. And then lastly, development of a lifelong learner. So whichever one you choose, that's where you're going to focus it. Make sure you plan it out before you just start recording a video. If you're having difficulty uploading your videos to eCampus, which we have in the past, make sure you email the program contact. Don't just not submit it. Make sure you email us before the deadline if you're having any difficulties with uploading. Ultimately, we might want you to upload it to YouTube into the public policy internship programs channel. So we'll give you instructions on that if you decide to go forward with this type of reflection video and you're having difficulties. So again, you're on your final leg. Make sure you don't forget about your final evaluation as well. That's due at the same date that this Module 3 assignment is due. We hope you're wrapping up the internship experience very well, and hopefully you found this academic course to kind of supplement and even enhance the experience that you've had in your internship so far. And we've really enjoyed getting to work with you and kind of read your reflections throughout the semester, and have safe travels as you return back to Aggieland or if you head off into the world for the future. But keep us in mind and keep us informed about what's going on in your lives so we can stay connected. We'll talk to you again soon.